Welcome, Wolf and Wolfettes! We are back with Shadow of the Colossus on the PlayStation 4 Pro Hard Mode, and today we are going to be taking down Colossus number 15. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to head off towards the forest again to take down Colossus number 15, and I think he is going to be hanging around inside of a desert. Yeah, so once again, we're going to have to head through this forest and go to the desert area. He's sort of in the same area as Colossus number 6 that had that very big fluffy Santa Claus beard. Now, this next boss is going to be a flying boss, and the main thing you need to know is you're going to have some pretty good accuracy with your bow. And you're also going to need to use aggro a lot in this fight, because if you don't ride the horse, you won't be able to keep up with the speed of the Colossus. So if you're not very good with the bow or the horse, then you're probably going to have a bad day with this next boss, because both of them are going to be quite needed. But yeah, I'm going to explain the boss before we fight him as always, because once the battle starts, I'm going to do something straight away, because it makes it a lot faster, you know. Because once you exit the cutscene, the boss is going to be in the perfect position for you to shoot two of the things you need to shoot. So I'll explain it before the fight, and then as soon as it begins, we'll be straight in there with a couple of arrow shots. And it should make it a bit easier. This boss is probably going to be one of the most annoying bosses for you if you're doing time trial mode. But once you know what to do on the boss, if you're lucky, you can actually... There's a couple of things you can do to make your timer a lot more forgiving, you know. Because they give you... I think they give you 10 or 12 minutes. But if you don't do some of the things that I'm going to tell you, it actually is not very much time at all. Like, for example, if once you've destroyed, he's got 3 weak spots, and I think he might have 3 weak spots on all of the difficulties, I'm not sure, but he definitely does on hard. And once you've destroyed one of the weak spots, he generally blocks the other two and doesn't let you stab them anymore. Well, when he does that, he's going to dive underneath the sand. Well, what you can do to save a bit of time, because once he dives under the sand, he goes under the sand and he stays there for a while before he comes out. Well, one thing you can do is once you've destroyed the first weak spot, if you immediately jump off of him, you will take some big damage if you do it, but you'll heal up before you need to do it again. But if you jump off of him straight away, then he doesn't go under the sand, and then you can proceed to do the bit with the arrows again. So it actually saves you a lot of time. So if you're doing the time trial mode, destroy one weak spot and then instantly jump off. Obviously, I've got the Queen's Sword, so we might be able to do all of it very quickly before he blocks off his weak spots. But normally, without the Queen's Sword, you'll do some damage to the first one, run to the second one, and then he will generally block it, so you can't do any more damage. And that's when he's going to jump under the sand. So that's when you want to jump off of him and just take some damage to stop him going under the sand, because it does save you a bit of time. We're almost there, actually. I thought this was going to take a lot longer. Yeah, that's where we want to go. You see that little little bit of ruins over there? That's where we've got to go. But before we do that, I'm going to go to a shrine, because I think there's one nearby. Yeah, I think it's... Yes, this one. We're going to go over to this shrine quickly. The only reason why I go over to these shrines is just in case I do die. I know I've got a ton of health and I've got this majestic Queen Sword, but, you know, there is still a chance that I can mess up. I don't think we've died yet, have we? I'm hoping we haven't died, because then when I finish the game, I can go back to all of my videos and I can add no deaths to the title, and then maybe people will watch. It's not really an achievement to not die at this point of the game, you know, when you've got like a health bar. Oh, that's a normal lizard. I don't want... Oh, there he is. But at this point of the game, when you've got the Queen's Sword and you've got like maximum health, you know, it's not really much of an achievement to do it without dying. It's when you do... Oh, wait, hey, hang on. Wait, come here. God, that was close. I mean, when you're standing right next to the lizard and he's barely moving, why don't you just grab him anyway? Just grab him. Don't even worry about killing him. Just grab him and eat his tail while he's alive. Sounds a bit cruel though, doesn't it? Oh dear. But yeah, this video is either going to be longer than usual or a lot shorter than usual, because, like I said, it will depend on how quick I can be with the weak spots. I think if you travel down to that rock over there, I think there might be another one of the lizards on it. Yeah, it might be that one. Yeah, I think it is. If you go down to that rock over there, there's a lizard on it, if you want to get one. Oh, you scared the hell out of me. I didn't even know you was with me. Okay, right. So let's get near the ruins, and then I will explain what we are going to do. Obviously, depending on how this boss goes, it will depend on what tactics we're going to need to use. But I should be able to take him down in one without having to worry about him going under the sand. But, you know. Obviously, it also depends on if I just full off with the boss as well. Because it's very easy to full off. Because he does do things like loop-de-loops and stuff like that, you know. And flips and shit. So, there's always a possibility I could full off anyway before I've even done anything. Right, wait here a minute, Argo. Right, so, once you go over to that ruin, the boss is going to come. Now, giggity. Now, what you need to do, the boss is going to be flying through the air, and he is going to have 3 massive, like, sacks of goo on his belly. I don't know what the hell they are, but he's going to have 1 on his chest, 1 on his belly, and 1 near his wang. Now, you need to shoot all 3 of them, and every time you shoot one, he is going to slowly descend from the sky. Now, once you've destroyed 3 of these big, massive sack things, he is going to lower all of his wings into the sand. Now, when you're doing that, you're going to need to chase his wings with Argo, and you're going to need to jump off of Argo with quite a bit of height and grab onto his wing. The reason why you want to try and get a lot of height is so that you get quite far up the wing, because as he's travelling around the sand, depending on where he's travelling, his wing gets lower and lower into the sand, you know. So if you've jumped onto his wing and you're quite low down, if he sinks his wing into the sand, it's just going to hurt you and knock you off his wing, you know. So you're going to have to get back on Argo and start chasing him again. But you get onto his wing and then hold on tight, and eventually he will lift his wings up again. Now once he lifts his wings up, you have to run along his wing, get onto his body, and he's going to have 3 weak spots with these like really big fins. Now you attack the first weak spot, you destroy that. Once you've destroyed it, he's going to start flipping around, and then eventually he's going to dive straight into the sand. Now you have 2 things you can do. You can run to the second weak spot, do a little bit of damage to it, then jump off of the boss and land on the sand and take a bit of damage. But then once you do that, the boss's those things on the boss's chest will reset and you have to destroy him again. But if you do stay on the boss for too long, he will go and slam into the sand and he will vanish for a few minutes and then come back out. Then you have to destroy all of those things again. So I recommend hitting the first one, hitting the second one a little bit, then he'll put his flipper down so you can't do any more damage. Then just jump straight off of him and hit the floor, take a bit of damage because you save a lot of time. But as I've got the Queen's Sword, we might be able to do all 3. Because if you destroy one, he does all of his spinny crap. Then run to the second one, and if you destroy it, he's going to start doing his spinny stuff again instead of hitting the floor. So we might be able to do this in one. But yeah, if you're doing this the normal way, once you've destroyed the first one and you've hit the second one once maybe, jump off so he doesn't go underground. Because it just saves your time, you know. Especially in time trial mode. But let's do this. I'm going to... as soon as we start this battle, he's going to be right above that ruin. So if we're quick enough, we can shoot his belly sack and his wang sack. It sounds disgusting, doesn't it? Wang sack. But yeah, we won't be able to... Oh god. We won't be able to get the front one, I don't think. But we'll try. Look at that sand twister over there. That's pretty damn cool. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, that was nice. Should have took a picture of that. Okay. I'm going to use the normal arrows. I'm not going to use explosive arrows or anything. Because as always, it just seems like the normal arrows travel quicker. But yeah, let's do the cutscene and then let's immediately get ready to shoot. Hopefully we take him down fast. Okay, right, so let's walk forward a bit and let's immediately get our bow out. Now, we won't hit that one, but we can hit this next one. Yeah, there we go, 1, and then... Oh, crap! I missed it! Damn it! But that's why you want to be ready as soon as the cutscene ends, you know, just so you can hit them straight away. You can hit the belly one and the cock one if you're really quick, but... Yeah, I panicked a little bit. But as you destroy them, he's slowly going to descend from the sky, you know, so it will get easier to hit them. I'll tell you though, this boss is actually pretty good. He's going to give me some really nice thumbnails. I love it. That's the one thing I love about this game. It's just so easy to get the thumbnails. And because I'm doing one Colossus per video, it's just easy to make the thumbnails, you know. If I was doing multiple Colossuses in the video, I wouldn't know really what to do. I'd have to put two Colossuses in a thumbnail, and I don't know if that would look that good, actually. It might look a bit messy, a little bit crowded, I don't know. I need to make better thumbnails though. I mean I have got an artist. I mean that's the thing, I've got so many people that I know that are good. Oh, that was a good shot. I've got so many people I know that are good at drawing, you know, but unfortunately I can't pay them, you know, and even if they would do it for free, I wouldn't want people to do stuff for me for free, you know. I don't like people working for free. But now we've shot all three, as you can see he's lowered his wings. Now I recommend going for the back wing just because it's closer to the weak spot. But you're going to want to run... Oh, no, didn't want to do that. But you're going to want to run with Argo and then get some height when you jump. As you can see, his wing goes in the sand a bit, you know, so that's why you want to make sure you're quite high up. Be careful, though, because if he does bump... Oh, God, he's going to turn now. If he does bump into you with his wing, I think it does hurt you and it might knock you off the pony. I don't like going on this wing. No, I don't really like being on this wing. I'm normally on the other wing. I don't really like this one. I seem to fall off more from this side, I don't know why. Probably because it's the left side. Right, he's going to lift his wings up now, and he does sort of do this with his wings, so you need to be a little bit careful. Because you can drop off. Okay, careful. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you see? That's why I don't go on that wing. I knew that was going to happen. Right, quick, shoot his thing. There we go, right, that's what I'm saying though, the second you fall off, his things are back, you know. That's why I recommend doing the first weak spot and then jumping off, you know. Because if we had destroyed his weak spot now, he'd be heading into the sand and then he goes missing. Sorry I fell off, it's because I was talking. You just sort of got to like judge where he's going to end up, you know, because if you shoot sort of ahead of him like that. There you go, see. I think we got him. Oh. Who the hell put a mountain in a desert? I mean, come on. That's one place I do want to go. It's in America. I keep forgetting it. I think it might be the Arizona desert. It might be. I think it is. It's the desert with all these like really nice rocks everywhere that grow in the middle of it. You know, I'd like to go there. I'm not sure if there's any like spiders or anything, because I know America does get some of those dodgy spiders. Did I? Oh, I hit it! What a shot! God, flipping hell, I really am Legolas. I mean, there's been a few games where I've had a bow, and I've always proven that I'm Legolas, and I'm just proving it again. I'm Legolas, you know, from Lord of the Rings. I've talked about Lord of the Rings a lot in this playthrough, and it's normally World of Warcraft I don't shut up about. But even in World of Warcraft, when I used to play that game, has he still got one of his things intact? Oh no, it's just taking forever for some reason. But when I played World of Warcraft, my first character was a hunter. A night elf hunter named British Wolf on the server of Emerald Dream. I'm still on. Actually, I'm not a night elf hunter anymore. I went to the hall. So, yeah, you'll find him as a troll now. Which is a very accurate class for me. Oh, no, no, no. That's not good. That's not good. No, we're going to get knocked off. Oh, come on. I'm having a bad time with this boss. This is what I meant, though, when I said that it could take a while. I mean, I called the pony and he's just standing there. It's not even like you've got to do much, mate. All you've got to do is run. He hasn't lifted his wings up, though, so that's good. Because if you hold onto his wings for too long, but then you accidentally get knocked off, sometimes he lifts them up and it'll just bring back his sack things. He's a cool-looking boss, though, isn't he? I don't want to go on his left wing. Sorry if you could hear me ferociously tapping that triangle button. Oh, look how low he gets there. Flipping hell. What the hell is this pony doing? Calm down, Argo, mate. Just relax, boy. Oh, for God's sake. I'm having a bad day with this boss. I'm not going to go on his left wing. It doesn't feel right. You know, it doesn't feel right being on the left wing. It feels weird. I always seem to fall. I don't know why. It's because I'm panicking. It's because I'm recording. It makes me stress out more. There we go. Right. I've already got my queen sword out, so everything should be fine. I also need to not rush, because he does that twice sort of with his wing, and then I think he like stables up a little bit. It's because I'm used to rushing, because I've spent so much time doing the time trials and things. I'm not used to doing these bosses slowly. And also, because they like to kick you off at that, it makes you want to rush. Right, after he's done this. Okay, jump! What the? Are you kidding me? Right, I'm gonna cut this bit out. I'm not gonna leave this bit in. I'm gonna get back on him and then I'll come back in. Okay, I'm back on his wing. I'm back on his wing. Hopefully I don't just randomly fall off now. This is the worst bit by far. It's just getting from his wing to his body. But even when you're on his body, you have a good chance of falling off if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time when he starts doing these twisty bits. I'm not holding on very well at the moment. I don't like being held onto this bit. Oh, careful. Oh, what is going on? It just feels like it's being really annoying this time. Right, there we go. Right, that's his first weak spot there. That's the first one you want to destroy. Now, he's going to start trying to spin now. So you can run up his body a little bit and make a bit of progress, but you want to be careful. Make sure when he does do his twist, like now, you're holding on tight. Now, I recommend running to the second one with the normal sword, hitting it once, and then jump off straight away, so that he doesn't go under the sand. Obviously, because I can actually one-shot it, he won't have a chance to close his flipper. See? So I'm going to destroy this straight away now. So now he's going to start doing his loopy-loop stuff again, see? Because normally by now he would be heading back underground. I'm just trying to be really quick, but I'm also trying not to get too cocky, because I will fall off. Right, he's done his loop now. Now we're going to run to the third one. Now, by now, he would normally be under the sand. I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to make it there or not, but if we do, then he'll be defeated. Because he normally puts these flippers down so you can't hit them. But because I've been quick... There we go. Okay, well, that was Colossus number 13. Probably one of the most aggravating ones, purely just because of the amount of time you have to spend to actually get onto his body, and then if you screw up, you've got to do it all again. So he is a bit of a pain in the butt. But yeah, hopefully I helped you out with that one. He's going to be quite annoying in time trial mode. I think I had the most problem with him just because he kept going into the sand. But if you do what I said, destroy the first weak spot, and then maybe run to the second one, get a free hit on it just to get a bit of progress on him, then just jump straight off of him and just risk taking some damage on the floor. You shouldn't die from it, because even when you do this in time trial mode, they give you the correct amount of health and stamina that you would have at that point in the game, you know, if you just defeated Colossuses. They give you the correct health and that, and I remember jumping off a few times and not dying, you know, and then climbing back on, you know, because if he goes under the sand, it does waste at least 45 seconds or a minute, you know, and every second matters in that time trial mode. But yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. The next boss is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. There's a lot of stuff you have to do before you can even smack him. Like, share, and join the pack today.